People get this joke. Wayward Pines.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. So once again, last night and this morning was pretty rough. So they're gonna take me off certain medications. So let's see how that goes. Cause my diarrhea is looking pretty good. No more diarrhea. Finally, after the 2 days, I was able to have a bowel movement. So that's good. But they think certain medications are giving me really bad side effects and making my abdominal pains a lot worse. So they're trying to figure things out. So that's good. And I like one of my doctors on my medical team. Amazing. I talked to him, you know, one-on-one. I was like, we need to figure this out. I was just like, before I leave here, we need to have something. Because I was like, the first time I was here on Christmas, you know, I left. You guys gave me like 10 days worth of medication. Once that 10-day doses were diminishing, I got worse again, you know. Horrible diarrhea came back, you know. Things got worse for me. And I told him, I don't want that to happen again this time, you know. You guys put me on medication for 10 days. I'm gonna just decline rapidly, even worse. Paralysis probably throughout my whole entire body, you know. We can't have that. And he's just like, nope, we're gonna do it a lot better this time. We don't want you to leave until we actually have a diagnosis for you. He just made me feel a lot better. I was like, you're fabulous. Yeah. But I was able to talk to my GI who just came in here, and I was able to tell him what the other doctor said about taking me off certain medications, bouncing ideas off of each other. And we're just still trying to figure things out. And this morning I was able to do my gastric emptying study. What? Now, how that worked, of course, some of you guys have done it. I ate some eggs with some beautiful bread and water. 4 ounces of water to be exact. That, I don't know. I feel like I'm the type of person, sometimes I make excuses for myself. And I'm just thinking, you know what? I haven't eaten hardcore for such a long time. And they say when you haven't eaten much, you know, your stomach shrinks. So that's what I'm thinking. I was like, my stomach shrinks. That's why I can't eat as much. But I was eating those eggs. I was like, I can't eat them. What is wrong? And my mom's in the room with me. She's like, eat more. Eat more. Being so Hispanic and all. Hispanic mother. But, you know, I was able to get the eggs down, but couldn't finish the bread and got some of the water down. But now I did the first scan. I have 3 more scans to go, so they're gonna pick me up every hour to do this. And I have this weird thing on my chest. Don't know what it is. I should ask, like, what's going on here? Y'all gonna dissect me soon? But that's how it's going so far. So it's been a lot of figuring out what's wrong with me. So we kind of have like 2 things in the air. Do I have Crohn's? Do I have gastroparesis? What's going on with this horrible abdominal pain that I get at night? That is like at its top, incredible pain. And then in the morning that I'm just like, I can't deal with anything. Like it's pretty bad. So, and then we also have to remember that I'm not taking my narcolepsy medication while I'm here in the hospital. We are trying to figure things out, and that is great. And my family's here to support me and love me. Not so much of my mother. There's my big bro. Hi, bro.
Hello.
He entertains me with watching silly shows and anime, and we bicker back and forth because he watches old school anime.
We're old school. Those are classics.
Classic.
You should watch them. Like Yu Yu Hakusho, for example.
Oh my goodness. And I watch awesome new school anime. He watches stuff from the 90s. Goodness, you're so old. And I watch stuff from like now, which is awesome. And then we have my mother. I don't have words for you. You know this, right? I don't think I want words for you. She's just being my mother and does her own thing. So I went down for my second scan turned out it was a scam. What can I say about it? Through this whole time, or 4 hours, I can't eat or drink anything, so, but I'm okay with it, because I don't really have much of an appetite. And I don't want to kill my GI system right now. It seems like it's very sensitive, but I'm just here relaxing and chillaxing. So we are off once again for my third scan for the gastric emptying study. I feel like I'm Tomb Raider with this thing. I don't know. Something implanted in me. So this is the third time, and the last time is going to be the fourth, and I'm ready to get this done. And I have my brother with me. Support. So I am back from the scan. Woo! Anyway, and I bet you guys haven't met this guy. This is Dr. Roscoe. Yeah, I don't have really cute names for my stuffed animals like Jackie does, but this one is tale as old as time right here. Paul got me this teddy bear the first month of us dating. So this teddy bear is like 6 years old. I love it. I remember he asked me, what do you want to name it? And I was like, Dr. Roscoe. If you guys know that name, you guys will be laughing hysterically. I don't come up with cute names. But so this is the third scan now. So now we're gonna be waiting for my fourth scan. On the fourth scan, they said they'll pick me up in 2 hours. So I can't drink or eat anything. And this cough here, imagine I want to drink water, but I can't. I have to wait until this is all done and good. And we started maybe like around, I want to say 12. So, and the last scan is not going to be till 5:30. Goodness, good thing I'm not like super hungry. Alright, so I am now trying to catch up on comments and replying to you guys. And while I'm doing that, the dietitian came in and was just like, so what's going on? How is your eating? How is this and that? Paul ratted me out and was like, horrible. She doesn't eat much. I'm like, X-nay. I don't know how to speak pig line. Anyway, I was like, don't tell him. And he's just like, oh goodness. The one thing that they are slacking here is that apparently the doctor and the dietitian want me to be drinking Ensure Clear. And they want me to be drinking it in between meals. So maybe like 3 a day, which is a lot. And they're big. So I have been working hard on my hands. You know what? I will never take physical therapy or occupational therapy. I never took it as a joke, but I was just like, whenever I see it on TV, I'm just like, work harder. Come on, that's not that hard. But it's like a TV thing. But when I had to do it, when the occupational therapist came in, I was just like struggling so hard. It was really bad. But I was just talking to her and I was like, what can I do? What are small things? She was just like, this was my most difficult hand because it's not my dominant hand, of course. And she's just like, whenever you get food or anything, have to open anything, use this hand. I was like, got it. But that's hard to do because it's not your dominant. You're going to use your dominant hand. So I had to keep that in my head. I'm like, okay, this hand, this hand, this hand. So even when I'm writing back to your comments and texting you guys, I am just like writing to you guys and everything, working it out. But still, you know, let's see, ready? This was like the biggest struggle for me, just touching my fingers. Still shaking a little. But I'm still doing it. Look at, I can pick up this. What? So I'm doing great. And it is done. I finally finished my last scan. I don't know how people do it outpatient. I would go crazy, honestly. I really would. So I started at 12 and now it is 5:40 and I'm done. That whole entire time I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. So I give my hat to those people who do it outpatient. So,
Okay.
Bye, I'm gonna miss you. I love you, Mom.
Oh, there's gonna miss you. No.
Stop being dramatic. Oh my god, you're like the worst.
What do you mean the worst?
Anyway, so you're gonna come back.
He's also crying because he's nice.
Ryan's like, I'm staying. I don't know about you, but yeah.
You're so tired. Come. He's not giving you food. You're coming back tomorrow to entertain me?
Come here.
Don't listen to him. What? Where is his loyalty lies?
Wow.
So, you wanna go home with me? Yes. You wanna sleep with me?
You better
He's
not
like,
spoil him.
let's go.
No.
Yes.
Eye breathing treatment. Ho, ho, ho. And like I said before, this is great for my hands. Great therapy. So everything hurts still.
And she just has to breathe it in slowly. And again, the little spacer helps because the medication goes in there. And she gets 3 long breaths of the medication deep into her lungs, which helps her a lot.
No, another. I like to do 3. I want to make sure I'm getting it all.
Not 3 pumps, 3 breaths. For any of those, we're gonna be like 3. It's more than what you're supposed to. No, it's just 3 breaths. And there you go. So this helps quite a bit to more effectively inhale the medication. Simple little spacer. That's all it is. It's now nighttime. We are a little tired. We're watching some good old-fashioned anime here. Had a relaxing day per se. You know, well, she did. Me, I'm just running around everywhere like with a chicken with its head cut off. So.
And I got popsicles.
Orange popsicles.
Yes, they're delicious and nutritious.
Yep.
I like them.
It's good. Little snack. It's not bad. So, guys, we are tired.
Let's
We
see
want
how
to-
tomorrow goes. I did my gastric emptying study. They said tonight they will be able to go over the results, and tomorrow we'll find out what happens. Who knows? So, and they're going to do another blood work and see where my vitamin levels are. So,
Very important. Want to make sure we are on the right track and not going backwards.
yes. So, for now, guys, adieu and good
Good
night.
night.